Welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, and you know what that means? It's Boob Tube, and of course, Boob Tube isn't Boob Tube without my other boobs. So you're gonna see some new boobs tonight. Yay! Of course, we have our resident hostess with the mostest desirable bottom, aka Desiree, but we also have a new face who's trying to figure out where she fits
What day is it,
into the
Mike?
Get into the box. Get into the box. There you go.
It moved. Okay.
Squeeze into the box.
Hello.
Everybody, give a round of applause for Princess Havoc, who is filling in for our other amazing hostess with the mostest, Casey Carter, who is out this week, but will be returning next week. So, Princess, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. Oh, yeah, we got to do the heart. What is Hump Day? Who said that?
It's Hump Day.
Somebody snuck into your office, Jay.
No.
So true.
Please don't tell me that. I'm scared here by myself to begin with. You never know what kind of crazy exhibitors could show up. Trust me, we have them.
From Baltimore.
No.
I mean,
I'm more worried about the middle of the country, but yes, Baltimore could do it too.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? That's Giggles. Hey, Stephanie. So it's been an interesting week. A lot of crazy things have happened, although at this very moment, I can't think of them. So, Desiree, what has been going on in your awesome gaming world?
Ooh, well, I haven't been feeling well the past 2 days, so I took like a little break from the gaming world, but I am returning back tomorrow, and I have a little announcement to make. So we are now affiliated or partnered with Javi Coffee. I don't know if you guys heard of them before.
Congratulations, Desiree.
Yeah, thanks. So you guys can use the code DesirableBottom at checkout and save some ka-ching on your Javi Coffee.
Jay, we have to get Desiree down here so we can do some commercials.
Bro, I'm seriously
like the best commercial queen.
Yeah, I would actually bring her down just for the coffee.
Listen,
nice. Well, they have different flavors. Jay, look, caramel,
different flavors, water.
Oh, you know me. You got any Vietnamese flavors? Because that's really what I'm into.
We've got some cold water, some room temperature water. Hold on. And don't forget that. Hubba Bubba.
It says you can have it hot or cold.
Okay. So where can we go to get some of this coffee, and what is the promo code that we put in to get a discount and so that you get credit for any sales that you generate, Desiree?
So it's Javi Coffee, what is it?
So there she is, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest host or the greatest spokesperson ever known to man. So Desiree, tell me again what that website is.
Vietnamese.
I pasted it. I pasted it in the YouTubes. It's sipjavicoffee.com
Okay, there you
go.
Okay, so there's a reason why I thought Princess would be a great fit for tonight's fill-in, and that's because Princess also likes to game. Princess, tell us a little bit about the game that you play or the games that you like to play.
Well, let's just say, okay, I am a former competitive gamer. I was on the alpha and beta of Left 4 Dead 2 for the PC. I started back in Counter-Strike days before Source. And currently, I'm obsessed with Diablo.
Princess, we're going to need you to speak English. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
okay, all right. You know exactly what I said, though.
See, Desiree understands because Desiree speaks gamer, and she
just got a little excited.
Gamer language.
So, I started gaming when I was like 10. I have literally every console that's ever been made at somewhere between here, my storage unit, my mom's house. The alpha and beta of Left 4 Dead 2 is the development stages before it was launched. And competitive gaming is when you pay against other people or other NPC, like for scores and stuff, to be like Ash Ketchum and be the very best.
Ooh.
Did you just say ass catch?
Ash Ketchum.
Ash catch. Okay,
Ass-
we're moving
Ash-
on. Yeah, ass
Ash
catch.
Ketchum.
I
Who's the
heard-
Pokemon?
Like Pokemon.
It's like
Yeah.
not to be
Pokemon, yeah.
confused with regular
Gotta be the
ketchup.
very best,
Just
yeah.
ass ketchup. Yes.
No.
But yeah, currently obsessed with and playing on my tablet Diablo Immortal. Sadly, about 16 hours a day while I'm working and doing other stuff.
We're
All
trying
right,
to get
well,
her
listen,
to cam while she games.
Princess, it's fantastic to have you on the show. I'm glad that you're filling in for Casey Carter. I also want to bring in a
Welcome.
guest, a special guest, the one, the only, Mr. Dan Davis.
Welcome.
I knew.
Yes.
Listen, I knew Jay was up to something because he was like trying to rush through.
That's right. No, I was excited for it.
Honestly, Jay and I haven't spent enough time on Zooms and whatnot today.
Yeah,
No.
he got high enough that I could talk him into just like being able to bombard Boob Tube, and here he is. So
Here he is.
Dan's got the best boobs of the bunch, so he's not afraid.
Well, we need you to show the
afraid.
boobs.
Come on.
You're the only legal person.
Oh,
that
that see. Thank you very much.
Okay, so for those that are just tuning in, or if you're watching the replay, whatever.
I
Dan-
You're
invented
what
this
the
fucking
fuck
shit.
Is this?
Okay,
I invented this shit.
Dan is family. He is an intricate part of the Exotica family. We love him, and so yeah, Dan, so
Oh.
good to have you.
It's good to have me here too.
I like that Dan's wearing the Mr. Zilla shirt too. It's like
I
it's
am.
like a flashback.
You know what?
Nice.
I
I
was
never
wearing
got
like
mine.
I was wearing a shirt that was like my daughter's like high school and shit, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't probably a good idea.
Yeah,
So
no, probably not.
this is on top of the clean clothes pile. Mr. Zilla,
Yeah.
the
I
greatest
need
thing
Mr.
ever.
Zilla shirt. Do you have any
R.I.P.
more?
I have a
Oh,
shit ton of them.
we got more than you even ever want to know, Kara. This was for those that don't know. Mr. Zilla was our defunct brand of T-shirts when we decided to go into the T-shirt game during COVID, and I think that might be like the one shirt that I would say that we sold, but Dan got it for free. So
I got two of them.
Dan. See, that's why the company went defunct. Just
Yes,
giving away
because
too
I
much
took-
free shit.
Because I took
Yeah.
4 shirts.
Yeah,
It's on
That's
your
why.
It really was.
No, what happened
Anyway.
was during COVID, Mr. Zilla was starting to thrive. People were hearing about the brand and they were ready to buy. And then all of a sudden
Karen.
they said, hey, we can have expos again. And Jay said, fuck Mr. Zilla. Exotica's
No,
back.
no, I
Totally
would-
not
I
the
would
way it
lo-
went, but we'll
I,
take
I
that.
would love to believe that was the case, but unfortunately, nobody bought them. And then, thank God, Expos came back because we realized really quickly that we were not T-shirt guys.
They are 2 cool T-shirts, though. Some of them.
Hey, Dan, meet
Yeah.
Desiree. She's to your right, and she's Canadian, but she's hiding in the United States. Princess.
What's up, eh?
Hey, we
And-
hide people in Georgia really well. Just saying.
Wait, he's talking
Come on
about
down.
he's talking about Desiree.
Yeah, see, Desiree and I have a lot of arguments about who has the better maple syrup. I obviously know that Vermont has the best maple syrup. Yes,
I'll
thank
give
you
it to
very
Vermont.
much. But I let Desiree have it. Princess is our stand-in for Casey. And
I'm saying, yeah,
of course
it doesn't look like Casey.
yeah,
How you doing, Princess?
How are you?
and
Those
Her,
LED
her,
lights
hair,
do
her hair's
magic.
longer than Casey's.
yeah, it's true. Well, she's not quite as bedazzled. That's
Oh,
the
God, no.
Casey's bedazzling is really
Yeah.
the thing. And then of course Kari, who is
Of course,
rested
it's
comfortably on top of you. Not big spoon, but pretty close.
Wait.
Sifter.
Let me ask you, ladies, this. And Jay, no prop to them. Out of us, who do you think is the big spoon and the little spoon? Out of me and Jay.
I feel like Jay's the big spoon.
Thank
Who?
you very much.
You've never. Kari, since you're the only person here that's met both of us, who do you think is the big spoon?
Wait, I'm coming on camera for this. You heard this.
Okay, wait a minute. Before I make my give my answer, can you please define what a little spoon and a big spoon is?
Who would nestle in more comfortably into the other person's little
Obviously,
neck
we're
area?
I would say Jay would be the little spoon and you would be the big spoon.
Thank you. As a person, Jay.
You need an X. Where's your X, Jay?
It's fully
Jay, how
wrong.
tall are you, Jay?
I got so held up here that I just started clicking buttons. Hold on a second.
You got upset by the shit.
I gotta get some shit back. It's
Well, what
I'm
did
a
you
foot
say?
taller than Jay and about twice the size.
but that's what makes you
would be great to spoon with. So I mean,
see exactly. That's what I said. Dan,
He likes when I poke him.
ooh.
it's just in the morning. Just in the
Jay,
morning.
all
Okay,
your secrets are being revealed
morning wood.
tonight.
that's okay.
Good morning, Wood.
I'm bowing out of this.
Anyway.
I want to hear more details about Vegas because Jay, now I'm beginning to believe
I
you
didn't
left
go.
out some very important. Oh, that's right, you didn't go. So okay, never
I was
mind.
sick. I was pissed.
Carrie, I've purposely not told Dan the stories about Vegas, just because he
Because I would have
doesn't want to see
FOMO or I would get annoyed.
no, because he doesn't want to see the expense report, and that's definitely the big thing. And all that matters is that we came back safely. We're here in one piece, and we didn't do anything that we're going to tell them about that would make us feel bad about ourselves. So
Unlike other people that
all
got
makes
arrested.
sense.
I mean, as long as there's no evidence,
Nobody got arrested, but if American Express had police, they would have arrested all of us. So let me just tell you,
Brittany,
it was,
since we defined today that there's no secrets, Brittany, to be in the tripod. What happened, Brittany?
oh, she's actually at home watching.
I know she is
you know-
because she told me to show off the stash belt, but that would
You-
require me getting up and moving right
you know-
now, which I'm not doing.
You know how I know? Because wait a second. Here's Brittany watching Boob Tube with her stash of food.
Take
Kuma,
out.
with her Kuma burger.
Love it.
Probably. So no, she's not allowed to comment in. I will not share those comments, Brittany. Keep it to yourself.
Brittany, you can
Bottom of
text
the
me,
world.
Brittany. No secrets, Brittany.
Spill the tea.
Circle
Spill
of
the
trust,
tea.
Brittany. Circle of trust.
That's not a circle though. That's like a triangle.
See,
That was a circle.
It's like Dan.
The triangle of trust, Brittany. The triangle of trust.
I feel the need to
You could-
pop. It's more of a.
You could be up here.
Oh my goodness.
No, she couldn't be up there. That's where I sit.
Oh, wait. I received a text.
Brittany said,
Sworn to my NDA.
"Yes."
Oh, I'd like to keep my job. That's a statement of security.
At least she knows what side of her bread is buttered on. It's
Sorry, Dan. Okay.
What is
Brittany,
it? Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
don't eat where you shit. Don't shit where you eat. Something like that.
Well, so
yeah.
and just so if anybody needs to know what Brittany looks like, here she is. She's she looks surprisingly like Sam Elliott. Okay, her mustache
Wow.
not quite as thick.
Wait a minute.
But
Jay, I'm mad that
Yeah.
you didn't really take preparation for this. This picture of Brittany is missing the infamous gold VIP jacket. We need to
That's
Photoshop
cute.
that on
Wait,
here.
hold on. Let me go back into the file photos. Let me see if I can find one of her. Oh, there she is. There she just popped up. You see her?
That actually kind of does look like Brittany. It actually does look like her.
Right. No, this is. You should have seen her.
That's
Hustler
actually
Club,
one of the
because that's
graphics
a lot
for
like
when
what
I
she
made
looked
my
like.
my
It was-
flash.
Yes. No. That was
does look
the
like her.
cap. That's actually why I have that graphic, because of the random pussy flash. But
Jay, I just changed the name of our group chat again. It is now Tripod Seeking Third.
Okay, there you go. That's totally
She's
understandable.
been
Anyways,
excommunicated for the second time today.
Enough of hijacking this. We're going. Dan
Sorry.
is a TV
Connoisseur.
junkie. He knows everything about every show that's ever been known, every dumb fact, everything that you can possibly imagine. I challenge you to stump him. So feel free, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch the fireworks.
Pew. Shots fired. All right, name the 7 dwarfs.
Dude, that's stupid.
Come on, I want to hear it.
Really?
Jamie said I'm
Yeah.
a failure.
Dopey.
Come on, you ready, Dan?
Dopey, grumpy, happy, sneezy. Jokey was a Smurf. Sleepy. Everybody always forgets Doc, but there's one more, and I'm forgetting who it is because I'm
Bashful.
high. I was gonna get it. I knew there was like the ones that aren't, wise.
Good job, Dan. Let's give him a round of
Did you get it?
applause.
See, I'm like that because I'm old.
That was a good
Who
one.
was
Dan actually went to high school with Walt Disney.
I did with his brain.
Yeah. No, it was him.
I went to high school with a guy named Porky Potter, and a guy named Gator and a guy named Gator Bradshaw.
Do you remember the movies Porky's?
Of course.
Yes.
The infamous
Shot
80s.
Shot in Florida. In fact, one of our after party spots in Miami is their corporate name is Porky's Cabaret because it was called Porky's at one time. Bella's Cabaret
Oh, okay.
was called.
Dan always thinking of the plugs. Always thinking of the ability to plug the show. Nice job.
What was the gym teacher in Porky's name?
I can see the face.
It was a she.
That means she's wrong.
No, I said
Yes.
the face. I can see the
Okay.
face.
Okay.
Its proper pronoun would be there.
Oh my God. Stop it.
I'm high.
Oh. Ahoy.
I can't.
Oh,
No.
holy
Dude,
Nate.
this is way more dysfunctional than fucking happy hours, Jay. Mrs. Dahlbricker.
Nice job.
Hey, good job. All right.
Okay, well,
Okay,
my
all
headphones are
right.
now stuck in my hair. All right, so
Who's
Yeah.
Big Cherry? Oh,
Big
that's a
Big
comment.
Cherry.
I remember that. Jay, it's been so long since we did this. Maybe Jay. Yeah, you know what, Jay? We should bring back happy hours just for like one week.
Listen, I'm drinking like it was happy hours, so
What
I just happened to.
When was the very first Exotica.tv, Jay? The world shut down. What was it around like 3:15?
Beginning of March.
Yeah,
March, and
March
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 started in April.
really the like corner the begin. It was like the 10th or 11th of March, I think, was when everything shut down. But the cornerstones of like Exotica TV, Boob Tube, Happy Hour-ish. There were a couple of other like whatever shows, but like the longest thing we stayed running Happy Hour-ish for a long time, which Dan and I hosted, and then Kari, Casey, and Desiree were doing Boob Tube, and then we kind of whittled down to one. So maybe we'll bring it back, Dan. Maybe we'll bring it back,
I'm
and
thinking-
we'll have the Boob Tube girls on Happy Hours.
That'd be
What
dope.
was the very first show was happy hours, was it not?
No, wasn't it the
very
Wake
That
and
was
Bake
Wake and
one?
Bake.
Well,
Wake
Yeah,
and
me
Bake
too.
was that was a couple of years before.
Yeah, Wake and Bake was the beginning of Exotica TV, and then the very first show was with Tayomi, doing like kind of an intro to. I had no idea what I was
The
doing. I was sitting in my
Yeehaw.
living. Yeah, it was like sitting on my living room table in the middle of fucking what I thought was like the zombie apocalypse. We didn't know what was going to happen, and I think then we did like Sarah J did like a yoga show, and like we did a cooking show.
The first
really
happy
early.
hours was BJ McNaughty,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I
But
think,
Dan,
and that
this
was
is
Tim and
Boob
Shay.
Tube. We're here to talk about TV. This is.
is that what we're talking about?
This is. Yeah. See, come on, Kari, get a hold of your show. What are you doing here?
Come on, Kari,
Well,
let's talk some shit.
We're talking shit.
Let's talk about some shit.
Oh, we're gonna talk about some shit. All right. Well, we'll jump in. I started watching a new show called Harlem on Amazon Prime, which is about these 4 beautiful women in Harlem. And
Hated it.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
like it?
I didn't say it. I just started to do that.
Jay, are these your live audio, like your live audio files?
Dude, I have.
It was
Dan,
okay.
Dan
it was
smoked weed.
interesting.
You got fart
on the show,
sounds.
so.
Oh yeah, we know. It gets quiet and he'll be like, "Excuse me."
All right. Anyway,
Okay,
you talking
so-
about Harlem.
Anyway, back to Harlem. Harlem was all right. It's interesting watching like relationships in 2023. I've been with my partner for almost 10 years, and so I have forgotten about some of the woes and the triumphs and tribulations of dating. And obviously, it was before social media, so things have changed a lot in 10 years. Can I just
True.
say, I really love my partner, and I have no interest to be single.
Aw.
I have no interest to be single anytime soon.
Oh wait, sorry. That was supposed to be an aw.
Dude,
They're adorable though. They're so cute. with each other.
Nope, that's not it either. No.
yeah, I watched it
No,
because
but-
of you, Cherry. Cherry was the one that said in the Discord chat, "Hey, the first season of Harlem, and there's this thing on the cuffing season, and it's basically where you go and you find someone that you can get it on with during the winter."
Yeah.
That's what cuffing is.
True.
Cuffing is the winter fuck
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Just the winter
months.
months.
So you don't have to be at the holidays by yourself, and you can take them to family gatherings and shit.
Well, in this
Wait,
episode,
is this?
it was about getting
I'm
laid.
into like the dick and down is what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
like wintertime dick and downs. Okay, that makes
Exactly.
I
sense.
mean,
And
I
you
think
keep
at this
them.
point, I better roster.
So when the summertime comes, springtime comes, you're like, all right, we're done with this.
I thought we
Yeah,
were
then
talking
you're
about
like
TV
little
stuff.
D energy.
Right.
Oh.
Because then you're going to go outside and act like you're going to be a hot girl. So you don't want to ruin hot girl summer when you have, you're not going to take sand to the beach.
So does that like pick back up in the wintertime, or does that like
Yes.
Yes.
That's the cycle. It's like
Okay,
Snowbird,
so-
except it's Snow Dick.
Snow dick.
Okay.
Oh my god!
You're
I
talking
love
my
that. I'm
language.
using that for a scene name.
Okay. So, Jason, you're late. Jay said that you
Seriously,
were going to be the first
Jason.
person in the chat, and you proved him wrong for the one episode of the entire
Yeah, I was
existence of the
looking for
show.
Jason. I'm sad because, damn.
I didn't get proved wrong.
When
I said she blurted out fucking bashful before I was even done. I said there's Doc.
Dan,
And
we're
there's
not
one
talking
more.
Oh my
about you.
God,
Next thing I
he's
know, she's
so
this fucking
angry.
This
Listen,
is like fucking.
Kari,
This is
do you
bullshit.
understand what I now deal with every goddamn day? This is
Kari, do you understand
Dan
what I
gets-
deal with all day? We're sitting in fucking meetings and Jay starts breaking out Sam Elliott emojis. Come on.
Listen, you do that in meetings, Jay.
All the time.
Listen,
Listen,
We were
am
meeting with the
nothing but-
mayor of Rosemont, and he fucking started. We're in a Zoom with him, and he started putting Sam Elliott out in the thing with the mayor of Rosemont.
Yeah,
Wow.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is
stop
this is
giving him
not
the
true.
weed, Dan. Stop. And
Actually,
then
that would be
the
funny if you did that, Jay.
Everything is memorable.
meow. And this mayor's like, "What the fuck is going on,
Nah,
dude? How
Yeah.
much
we've
weed
never.
have you been
We've
smoking?"
shot with police. We've shot with police chiefs. Jay got deposed by the mayor of Dallas and the council of Dallas. That's pretty cool.
No, there was nothing cool about it. No, it was like
No.
actually the worst time
I
of
watched it
my
on.
life.
I watched it on TV from the safety of my home.
I was attacked. Well, not literally, but yeah,
It
they were
sounds
coming at me with their
terrible.
signs. The poor people.
All right, so
Jay and I
listen,
once had a
Dan,
business meeting with a person who took a shit in the seat. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jay.
Dan, as
Yes.
the TV connoisseur you are, what are you watching these days?
What did I watch? I just watched the other night. I watched The Last of Us because everybody was talking all
Ooh.
sorts of crazy shit about
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
I don't know,
Haven't
man.
started it
let's.
yet.
I don't know.
So how far are you into it?
I'm caught up. I'm like, I watched all 4
Okay.
episodes so far.
What was your favorite episode?
Oh, definitely number 3 with Nick Offerman and the other dude.
Yeah, you like all about the gay stuff. That
Always,
absolutely
no.
strikes me right with you.
Actually,
agree.
honestly, I thought the first episode was the best one. Honestly,
Yeah, it's on my
Okay.
watch list.
Desiree, you've been the one that's been watching through 4 episodes. Like, what's your take?
Yeah, I just got caught up yesterday, but I like the fourth episode too. I like that one. That one brought me back in. Because the first
Okay.
one was good, the second one was shit. I didn't like it. The third and the fourth got me back in. So I'm in.
So I'm
I'm in
gonna
it to
go.
win it.
Princess, have you seen this? Have you seen the show yet?
No, I have not. I've played the video games and
Okay.
I've heard a lot of reviews on it. I don't have the attention span for a lot of new TV. I have to like watch it. I'm big about. I won't watch it till the entire season's out, so I
It's
can
once
watch
you come that you stop watching it. Is
Got
that
you.
like how that works? Yeah, it's
right
more
at the
like
end of the
a.
season when
binging.
everything's out. because I get I'm not the most patient person in the world, and I have massive anxiety. So like when they leave it on cliffhangers, I'm like until the next week, and so I just binge watch it at the end of the season.
So you're more of like a store and
Cheater,
release
pumpkin
kind of
eater.
person. Yeah,
Kind of,
no,
sort of, yeah. And I squirrel stuff away, and then I'll sit there and have a massive editing like day, and have stuff playing and be like editing at the same time. And it's just usually the weekends when my kid's not home because I have a 6-year-old, and we watch like Dora and stuff right now.
Oh God, Speed,
Dude,
Jesus Christ! I'm
dude, you know
so
what I
glad
can't?
I'm out.
Can we talk movies for a second? There's two
Dude.
movies.
I love
There's two movies I want to
movies.
see. Just right now, there's two movies I gotta see just based on
What's that?
trailers and like posters alone. One, Cocaine Bear,
Mm-hmm.
based
Dude,
on a true story.
Well,
Really?
it's
based on
loosely,
actual events or something.
loosely on a true story. There was a backpack of cocaine that had like 30 pounds of cocaine, fell out of a fucking, I don't know, helicopter or some shit, and this bear ate it. They found the bear dead, like around this like 30-pound bag of cocaine, which meant that the bear ate it. Now, in the movie, the bear goes on a wild Vegas-style cocaine binge where it eats everybody, everything. It
That
fucks
sounds
strippers.
amazing.
It like does like all kinds of things that you would usually do on 30 pounds of cocaine. It again
I'm for
loosely
it. I'm
based.
for it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
look,
there.
I support
All right.
cocaine
The second thing is Jay.
and banging strippers.
Jay, the second thing. Oh wait, I'm gonna throw a wrench in your fucking works, Jay. I don't know how
Okay.
quick you can get this up. This is the second movie I cannot wait to see.
Okay, wait. You're gonna send it over to me?
I just
Wait, no,
texted it to you.
that's a dick pic, Dan.
It's not,
We
it's
can't,
not a
we
dick pic.
can't put that. There we go. Wait,
Stop
is
it.
this a horror movie?
No.
Stop
It is fucking real.
Wait a minute, Dan.
No.
Why didn't you tell us
yeah,
that you were
I
going to be in
seen.
this feature film?
Yes. Yes.
This is a fucking dude. There's a trailer for it and everything.
Right in the childhood. Why?
What? So it's got to be real.
No, dude, it's totally
It is.
fucking real.
Oh my
Why?
God.
Why Winnie?
Because
Believe
what
what?
Disney can't do anything because it's still protected, but they don't have like basically an exclusive right to A.A. Milne's like original like Winnie the Pooh stories and shit. So they have to stay away from, for the copyright, they had to stay away from like, just keep the two movies from getting confused. But Disney, like whatever, I think they just let it like lapse. Like their thing, it like expired in like 2022 or something, the copyright protection, because I don't know, for so long, it's like, I don't know how that fucking shit works, but other people can do shit with Winnie the Pooh, and I can't wait to fucking see that.
But how is it that they can't do shit with like Disney or like Mickey Mouse?
Because Disney goes like, because Mickey Mouse is a Disney creation. Winnie the Pooh was like, based on somebody else's work that they just, obtained the rights to, like, I think it was like 1961 or something. So, and the other reason why I want to see it is because
that's interesting, because that was like
my ex-wife was a
years
Winnie
after
the
you
Pooh
were born.
fanatic, and she's hopefully, like so mad about this shit. Like, dude, she used to have like these fucking beanie babies of Winnie the Pooh dressed like the Statue of Liberty, Winnie the Pooh dressed like fucking, Frankenstein, Winnie the Pooh dressed like this, all these like fucking beanie things that she collected. I was like a nice guy and got her the fucking like first edition of it, of Winnie the Pooh. But I mean, dude, I just want to see this. I just want to see it.
Maybe your wife is in Winnie the Pooh, the fucking scary movie.
My ex-wife, Jay. Ex-wife.
Ex-wife, sorry. Well, that's not her. No, that would be wrong of me to assume. Like, look at the mask. Look at that thing.
Dude, so
Ain't
I
no
tell
bedtime
everybody to go
story.
watch the trailer.
Shit.
Okay.
I am mortified.
But you know what?
Dude,
I'm telling you guys, that character is gonna be like the next Dead by Daylight killer video game wise. I'm telling you guys.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
I'm calling it.
Somebody's saying that. Wait, I've seen that movie. It's Jason. You saw that movie? It sucked. The movie's actually out? The Winnie the Pooh?
You can't trust everybody's opinion.
Or Cocaine Bear.
Oh,
it's
Cocaine
called
Bear?
No, it's called on bootleg.
Jason, are you downloading torrents again? We told you about that. Jeez.
All right.
Anyway,
So
what about 90 Day
Last of Us.
Fiance?
Desiree, what are you
What else is
watching
like that?
except for The Last of Us?
It's gonna
So
be a
I'm
video game.
excited. Tomorrow is the new season of You on Netflix. So I don't know if you have seen it, but
I have no idea
recommend
what that
watching
is.
it. It's about this guy, and he's got like really bad stalker tendencies, and he like falls in love with this girl, and you know like
That's funny.
happily
It
ever
sounds like
after, but
Exotica
it's
Chicago.
not.
Or like this story I was watching, there's this lady on YouTube named Bailey Sarian, and she does murder something in makeup.
Let
And
me ask you guys. What's your best stalker story? Every girl that's come on here, like everybody's got a stalker story, right? Are there like
yeah.
have you had people that like, because I could tell you ours, it's actually a past vendor. He showed up out of the middle of nowhere. Dan would know what I'm talking about. But like, are there any that are funny, or are they just straight terrifying?
Creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy. Mine
Do
was
they like?
before. Mine was
Yeah,
before.
tell.
Mine was when people still had phone books, and you
Okay.
reverse, like you could go look in the phone book and find someone's phone number. And before Amazon and all those types of sites like had like real secure privacy. And so what happened was is my phone number got leaked, and then my phone number, which in the phone book had my address. And so I had somebody that was coming to my neighborhood and like sitting outside of my condo, and like it was pretty creepy. And so I ended up calling the police, and the police were like, we can't do anything. You don't have I'm sorry that I didn't ask the identity of my stalker so that you would know who it is. They were just excuse me, sir, can I get your social and your full name, date of birth, driver's license number?
Is it usually guys that just like think that they're in like a fictitious relationship that they've thought their way through
his was rejection. His was rejection.
Okay.
His was that he thought that he could tell me he was going to buy me the world, and I was going to be like, oh, I'll do anything for you. And I didn't fall for it. And then next thing you know, I stopped talking to him. I blocked him. And all of a sudden, I'm getting these like weird things happening. And then I started like paying attention to like what cars are
goats'
normally in my
heads on your
neighborhood.
front step, or like what kind of weird things?
Like so at first it started out with shit like moving my trash can. And I didn't really like pay attention the first couple of times, but like eventually I would come home and I would be like, you know how you just kind of take a mental Polaroid of your situation, and then you're like, wait a minute, I know I always put my trash can here. Why is it over here? So I would just put it back, and like after 3 or 4 times, I'm like, somebody's moving my shit. So I'm like yelling at my kids, I'm talking to my neighbors. Everyone's like, we don't know who's doing this. And then about 2 or 3 weeks into like these weird occurrences, like my back gate being left open and just weird shit, my neighbor says to me, there's this guy in a red pickup that's been visiting the neighborhood a lot, and he's always at your house like messing with things. And she was like, is he your like maintenance guy or whatever? And I'm like, fuck no, I don't have a maintenance guy.
You're like, no, he's the guy that's buying me the world.
I'm like, dude, I have like a roof leak and like all this stuff that needs to be fixed. So if he is the maintenance guy, I'd like to let him in. Let's get some free labor in this. But no, I was like, okay. So then I started paying attention, and like I started seeing the red truck. And then I started noticing that the red truck was at my job. And then I, called the police. And
creepy.
Yeah, it was mad weird. And it went on for about, I'd say 3 to 4 months before finally I called my crew. We had a huge Halloween party. Well, I was having the Halloween party anyways, but he happened to come while the party was happening, and they all knew what was going on. And when they saw the red truck, they went and they were like, hey, dude, you want to come in and hang out with us? And he was like, yeah, let me get a beer or whatever. So they got him into the circle. And yeah, the guys were like, all right, you're not coming around here anymore, because if you come around here anymore, you're not going to leave. Yeah, you're done. So he was, I guess, shook. And he may, I don't remember seeing him after that, but I just know that I was like super paranoid. Like I didn't go on any dates. It was really, really uncomfortable. And like for me, I was like, oh my God, I gotta move. And like it was bad.
Dan, have you ever moved anybody's trash can?
Other than my own?
Well, I didn't understand it
just
either.
making sure.
But I talked to someone who was like, when people are like stalking you, they try to move things in your environment to make you uncomfortable or to get you to notice them, or like there's like these little things that they do that I didn't pay attention to that now I'm like, yeah, like especially when it's like your habits.
Right.
Not to brag, but I did have a stalker too when I was younger. Had more hair.
What was his name?
Yeah.
More handsome. Nah, dude, there was this fucking this chick I met at a bar or whatever, and we hooked up one night. And
Was she dressed like a clown?
She knew my name. No, that was another stalker actually. That was kind of stalkerish. That story too, but this other one, right? And then like one day, like she shows up at my mom's house.
What?
I wasn't even living at my mom's house, so she literally drove. She knew what town I lived in, or what town I said I lived in, which was where my mom lived. She drove to the fucking police station in that town. Somehow asked them like where so and so lived. The police, back then, it was they actually gave out. They told her what the address was, and fucking she showed up at my mom's house. My mom's are
what the fuck are the police giving out your address for?
Yeah. There's this girl,
Right?
it said the girl's name, and, and here, like, looking for you. I'm like, what? And I'm like, can you please put her on the fucking phone? No, it wasn't my first wife. Definitely not.
Maybe the second.
No, the clown was kind of a stalker, too, in a way, but...
You fucked the clown?
That was
way funnier. Oh, Dan fucked the clown.
Oh, I fucked the clown. So, actually, my ex-wife... We were just dating at the time. No, she wasn't a clown. And it was in like the beginning days of like it was like AOL chat rooms and shit like that.
Shut up.
And I went into a chat room. It was like talking with this chick, and she was cool. She was Australian. She lived out in California.
She liked me. She really liked me.
She really liked me. She was from Niagara Falls. But she lived out in California, and we were just like talking and shit. And she told me that she was a singer, and sent me like tapes of her and shit singing. But she said also to make money, she worked as an au pair, and she also was a clown. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, kind of thing. So one day I get a fucking call that she's in like Washington D.C. or Maryland or somewhere, and she's gonna take a fucking bus up to like to where I live, to my house.
It's a horny clown.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I didn't believe it, but she was just happened to be kind of in the area, kind of thing. So I had just started dating my ex-wife. Like we weren't exclusive or anything, but I was still having fun and shit. I had my own place, and
if that makes you feel better,
shows up at my house, and I'm like, so she's there, like I meet her. I'm like, oh, it's so cool to meet you, kind of thing, and all this, and we ended up like hooking up. But we got like super super fucking high. The whole like weekend we're drinking, just like fucking. It was great. It was the greatest thing. And I'm like, wait, so you're a clown? So, you got your clown shit with you?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
She didn't have like her clown makeup or her clown wigs or anything, but she had a shit ton of balloons and the fucking pump to blow up fucking. So now I'm just like high, and like she's making me balloon animals, like make me a poodle, make me a dinosaur, make me a motorcycle. Dude, there's like all these fucking balloon animals all over the house after this like drug-fueled weekend. Now, first off, here's where it gets funny. It turns out, creepy. She came all the way out from California just to meet me. She wasn't going there to like work in DC or anything. She literally took a bus across the fucking country to meet me. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna work out. I'm like kind of seeing somebody. So now like I get rid of her. You're gonna die, clown! My ex comes into my house or whatever, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, really. And there's like all these fucking balloon animals all over the fucking house. Yeah. No, all over the house. I mean, they're probably, no exaggeration, had to be like 20 to 30 of these fucking things all over the place. And she's there like, what the hell? She's there like, what the hell happened here? I'm like,
you don't want to know.
I said I was fucking a clown all weekend, and and just like laughed after I said it, and she just like laughed and like shrugged it off or whatever, like that's funny. I'm like, okay, true story.
Then there
Damn.
you go.
There you go. There's my clown
funny
story.
how? I mean, funny
This
like
is
I'm
what
a
I want
clown,
to
I
know,
amuse
though.
you.
We found out how
I'm
the
funny
first
how? I
stalker
mean,
got
funny
your
like I'm a
address.
clown, I amuse you.
The clown
How
I
did
gave
the
the address
second?
to.
Oh, the clown you gave the address to. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say your fucking police department is
I mean, it's
garbage.
it's like a smallish town or whatever,
They're like, oh, Dan?
Again,
Yeah, he
you're
lives
also
down the
talking.
corner.
You're also talking like the the early '90s, so
Yeah,
it's a little bit
things
different
are a
time
little
then.
bit different. Yeah.
The early 1890s. Like you're missing actually an entire
Jay
entire century.
likes to act like he's so much younger than me. So much younger than me. I looked young and spry when Jay first met me.
Listen, Jay busted his ass on a fucking skateboard. If that doesn't, speak volumes.
Listen, I'm old enough to know that I shouldn't ride a skateboard anymore. That's all that matters.
Well, I'm glad that that's what caused you to grow up.
Oh,
No, let's not go that far.
All right, listen, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it at least one time around the circle. Princess, what's your current watching status? What have you seen? What are you looking at besides alpha and beta? And that was the only two words that I thought out of the entire thing. So,
let's see. I'm going through things. I've been watching Caesar Milan, like
Caesar Milan, like the pet show guy.
Yeah, he's got a show that's out on Nat Geo Wild, I think, right now. I watch a lot of animal shows and I watch a lot of movies. So, TV, like I said,
Movies are okay. Cats, they're like questionable, right, Dan?
Cats suck.
I mean, my cat's name is Darth Vader for a reason.
Okay.
So, like, he was sedated at the vet. So that's he looks just like that too, except all black.
I would love to see my dog go at it with a cat, man. It would be awesome.
Dan, we're not talking about animal porn here.
Particularly Brittany's cat.
Oh man, that's not nice.
Well, Brittany's not nice. Brittany holds secrets from me, and I don't like that. Secret.
I interrupted and said bashful. Brittany's holding secrets. Dan, there's no winning with you.
Dan really wanted to come on this show tonight just to air some grievances. Is really what
I see that.
Yeah. He. All
right,
by the
Desiree.
way, Jason was very sorry that he was late for the show today. Next time he will show up on time.
We're not even going to tell you who this new person is. You have to go watch the video on YouTube again.
He's been here.
He wasn't here at the beginning.
Knows Dan. Jason's got it all figured out.
Jason used to come on happy hours all the time.
Dan wants his $25 Starbucks card. Just saying.
Seriously, Dan. Yeah.
Hey.
You guys got $25 Starbucks cards?
Yep.
You can have some Javi.
Desiree, what's the web address again, real quick?
You can use code Desirable Bottom. Use code Desirable Bottom at checkout.
Where's the checkout? What's the name of the site? Sip on.
Sip on Javi coffee.
I love that Kari actually knows the web address faster than Desiree does. It's okay.
Jay, what are you watching?
Jay,
are you watching 90 Day Fiancé, Jay?
You know what? I was watching what's that show on Apple TV? It's like a third. It's like a war show or something. Ted
Lasso?
No, I wanted to hate Ted Lasso, and then I realized that I kind of liked Ted Lasso, and that was like a whole different thing. There was
Ted Lasso was sitting right by me and my daughter when we got to the Nets game from Frank from Interstate. He was like one row over from us. Ted fucking Lasso. No mustache though.
Jay doesn't have to watch 90 Day Fiancé because we're doing Boob Tube 90 Day Fiancé in real life.
By the way,
I did it twice already.
Dan, I think I mentioned it to you today. The girl that farts in jars from 90 Day Fiancé called us,
Yes.
and I think
Yeah.
is going to be exhibiting or sponsoring at all 4 shows this year. I
Get the fuck
don't
out
want
of
to
here.
let the cat out of the bag too early.
What's her name again?
I have no idea. She's the girl that farts in jars. That's what I will
The
refer
fart
to
jar.
her as.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
look at my Discord.
By the way, okay, so here's a question. Like we had this conversation like before the show started.
Do you like to smell your own farts?
Do you really think that she farts in the jars?
No.
It's
Yes.
Stephanie Maddow.
Stephanie Maddow.
Stephanie, that's it.
Not related to Rachel Maddow, who...
How do you know?
I'm going to guess. I don't know. It's just an assumption.
I mean, I would
By
think
the way,
she would have to, because there would have to be a video of it, unless she just made like 1 or 2 videos of her doing it.
Yeah,
And
I mean, or
video.
do you think that does the jar of farts cost more with the video accompanying it?
Of course.
Or do you,
Yes.
so
Do you think
the
anybody
video,
opens it?
Well, that's the whole
Do you
point.
think anybody opens
and
it
by
to
the
see
way,
if it smells?
If you here's the $1 million question: if you fart in a jar and you put a lid on it, and then I send it to somebody, can you open the lid and realize that I farted in that jar?
In theory, if it's like a stinky one, because I mean, in theory, that like you can food in them. I would think.
But does that linger? Like a lingering? Like, hey, this
it's
is like
airtight.
a Chinese food, like late night laying in bed fart. Like this is going to cost you more than like the morning
Jay.
fart of like in the shower, kind of like
Imagine
whatever.
a wall of canned farts.
Like I'm rating my level of farts.
Jay, there's
Yes,
only
Dan.
one way to find out. Fart in a fucking jar and see if it is
Hold
that.
on a second. Do I have a ball jar around here? Because do I need to fart?
Do you have to fart?
There are two totally.
Don't force the fart because it might be a totally different thing.
You know what?
We're gonna have a 2 girls in a cup situation.
But think about how much you could
J
charge.
in a jar.
Think about how much you could charge for a forced fart jar. Right? All of a sudden, everybody starts to really ponder that. Like,
would you ever fart in your hand and make like a fart snowball and throw it at somebody?
I tell you what, here's the deal. Yes, I had a roommate in college. His name was Stinky. I met him the first time because he was standing in the urinal next to me, and he showed me how big his dick was. And his whole thing was like he would sit there and he would cup his farts and he would throw them at people, and that was like his hence the nickname Stinky.
And you could smell it, right?
Yeah, but that was instantaneous. That was like a fart in hand. Like, so here's the real deal. Dan, I'm going to fart in a jar in Philadelphia. I'm going to FedEx it to you in New Jersey. And then you're going to open the jar and smell the fart. And you will tell me whether you can smell the fart or not.
I will do this under one condition. First off, before you do it, just
first
try it
condition
on
is
first.
you admit that you're a little spoon.
No, that's never going to happen because I'm not. I would be lying to everybody that I'm Little Spoon.
Okay.
Number 2 is, here's what I do. I too would fart in a mason jar.
Okay.
And bottle it up and send it to you.
Co-smell it.
And we have to do it at the same exact time because if it does smell, if it does work, we both must be gassed out at the same time. Deal?
But see, my farts don't smell though. They smell like roses. So like it's the problem is that like
I call bullshit.
I know I've been around you when I've smelled his farts.
Lies.
See, so Dan would be like, "Oh, that smells like a Tuesday fart." Like that's
okay.
We shared an RV together in DC.
Oh my god.
Oh, there it is. It's
so this.
Jay, we could just do this.
Person.
We could just do this in what do you call it? Well, you could either do this on the Exotica cruise.
What? A cruise?
No.
Okay.
Dan is just talking madness. He has no idea.
I'm just talking. Jay and I are getting a rowboat and going out on the fucking pond.
I figured.
I thought it was an island.
Can you imagine being stuck
in a boat
with some of the loonies that come?
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, no.
So the fart chick calls
Jason,
her
here
fans
we are talking about farts. Platinum's awesome. Like, I mean, come on. Like, we need a little bit of credit here.
He's trying to win my affections back.
Oh, back?
Is he your partner?
At one point?
No.
Is Jason your partner?
Yeah,
No, Tiffany
she
is his
was
partner. He's been
Tiffany
trying to
is
get
Jason's
Tiffany
partner?
back. Yeah.
Where the fuck is Tiffany?
I don't know. His partner, I guess. My partner's
Yeah.
upstairs.
Oh my god.
The last place he's is on is XTV. In fact, he's probably got the TV up loud so he can't hear me.
Let me ask you a question. When do you start calling your boyfriend or girlfriend a partner? Like, when's the proper time?
When
I've
you
been with my
don't call them a
girlfriend.
boyfriend or girlfriend.
Well, no, but I've been with Kathy for what, 11 and a half years?
Yeah, but if you call
Yeah.
her your girlfriend, then she, I mean, you could call her your partner too. But
No,
like
but like, when
it's
do
really
we
less
don't
of a
live together,
classification.
but yeah, we're both in our 50s. I mean, so, should we call ourselves partners now, or is it kind of stupid calling boyfriend and girlfriend? That,
No, if you
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
exactly,
True.
Dan. It's listen.
like,
Nobody
I feel
likes
very
titles.
dumb calling Jay my boyfriend.
I feel
I
like
like
I feel like I'm old enough now. I shouldn't call the man I'm dating my boyfriend. I'm
See?
almost 40. That feels weird.
For me, it's not that. It's that I feel like partner leaves the mystery of whether we're married or we're dating or if we're just fuck buddies. Like, that's just my partner. I like having that mystery there because people seem to ask a
Hey,
lot of
partner.
intrusive questions that are
Mystery
none of their
schmistery.
fucking business, and I like to keep it. That's
Does his
somebody
farts, does your
special.
does your partner's fart smell?
God, yes. But then again, so do mine. So I mean,
Oh God, here we go. That's
if we
impressive.
both eat something that's fart inducing, my room smells like a fart. Look
Dude,
at
Princess
them.
is like smoking some fucking mad weed over there, man. She's like, what's her name? Kenzie Reeves.
God,
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I've never seen
I'm
somebody
getting
smoke that
stocked
much
if I
weed
need
in
to
my
roll
life.
up again too.
my thing is watching
What's the
people on the bong when they're like,
what's the stupidest show the dumbest show you've watched recently?
South Park.
South Park's
oh,
not dumb though. It's genius.
But
It's
it's
geniusly stupid.
fantastically dumb. Oh my god, it's great. It's
Yeah.
Family Guy, all of them.
No, like horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you mean like
Oh.
horrible?
I would have to
Oh
say,
god.
what did I see? And I was just like, next.
90 Day Fiance.
What did you
I
not?
would-
Oh my God. You hate 90 Day Fiance?
I love that. No, I love it. It's the greatest
Oh.
show on fucking TV.
Dude, I got Dan so addicted to 90 Day Fiance. You have no idea.
Dude, and then he bails on me.
I've got one. Have we
Okay.
seen the new Night Court?
Nah.
Oh, I have. You know what? In the same vein, I
It's
saw that
amazing.
90s show. I watched the first episode of that 90s show, and I wanted to fucking shoot myself in the head.
It was
the,
but did you watch the whole thing?
the first episode, yeah, and it was like
What?
the most
What
Watch
is
the whole
it?
series yet. That 90s
That
show
90
instead of that 70s show.
No.
Eric
It's
Foreman has
so-
a kid now.
So
Dude,
bad.
Tommy
Dude,
was in it. Hey, Tommy's in it.
was he? I didn't even notice him.
Yeah.
All right,
Not in the
I guess
first,
I
not in
didn't
the
get to
first
end.
episode. Everybody from the original cast, well, except for the one who got thrown in jail for kid touching, and the other
And
one
rape.
who she killed herself. Yeah, she
Lori.
killed herself. The one who played Foreman's sister. Yeah, and then the guy who played Hyde or whatever is in jail for like underage fucking shit, right? Yeah.
No, I don't think it's
Statutory
underage.
rape
I think
or
he was. No, I think it was just straight. Like,
I think he
rape
did sexual
I got-
harassment on set or
Hey,
something.
Google.
no, I think he like
Why
went
was
further than
Hyde from
that.
the 70s
Did he?
show in
Okay.
jail?
But so was
That
Night
90s
Court
show?
was Night Court as bad as that 90s show?
Oh, he no, it's fabulous actually. He's in jail for 3 counts of forcible rape.
No, not Night Court. The yeah.
Hyde.
That
from-
Danny
90s
Masterson.
Yeah.
Danny Masterson.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, no, fuck
No,
that
they've
guy.
got some of the original cast. They've got I think one of the kids of the original cast is in there, and they make a lot of really great references. Like it's more like for me, it's nostalgic. So I didn't like. It was good for me because I used
Yeah, I
to
did.
watch
I
it.
liked it.
So
I used
I
to
was like,
watch it.
"Oh my god!" But it was good. You should watch it. It's a good one. It's probably not a, oh my god, you're gonna stay up all night and binge watch
It's
every single.
It's not Cobra Kai cheesy great, but
Right.
it was like fun
Is
to
Bull
watch.
dead? He's dead, right? In real life?
Who?
Bull.
Oh, Bull.
Yeah.
The big
The
fucking
bailiff.
Yeah.
the bailiff
Richard
guy?
Mall. Yeah, he died. He died, and the guy who played Harry died.
Oh, that was
It's so sad how many celebrities are dying. It's
Marky
so sad.
Post died, right?
Yeah.
And Harry Anderson died. Actually, wait, Robert Mole might be alive still, I think.
Bull? Bull still alive? No, I don't know if he's alive. No, he's dead.
I'm a face
He did.
person. I have to look at their freaking I have to look at the faces.
Well, tune in.
Well,
That's what I
there you go. You guys,
Tune in
Richard
next
Mole is-
week
Richard
to
Mole
find
is
out
still
who's alive and
to
who's
find
passed
alive,
away.
Jay.
tune
He's
in
80
next
years
week
old.
to tune in next week to see Dan smell my farts.
No, that's not happening next week.
No, it's totally gonna happen. We're gonna bring back happy hours just so Dan has to smell my farts.
No,
Yes.
you have to call mine now. It's
I vote.
deal's a deal, Jay.
All right. Well, listen, we're gonna do this one by one, and one of them is gonna cover up Dan's face, and there we go. Wait, there we go. I'm gonna take. Well, we'll hit all three of them, right? Because Casey's not here, but we'll give her some credit. She had some other things to happen, but there we go. I'm just gonna cover. Here we
Princess,
go.
if you want to go ahead and tell
Yep.
everybody how they can find you online, we will give yours a verbal.
Yes, we will. And for
Verbal
that,
pass.
yes.
You can start first and foremost at princesshavoc.info, which has it goes to my link tree, so you can find me anywhere. But on Twitter is princess_havoc, and Instagram it's Princess Havoc. Pretty much, if you Google Princess Havoc BBW, all of the things come, and so
all
do
of the
I.
stuff.
Right.
All the
And
stuff
it was
and
a pleasure. It was a pleasure having you both on tonight.
Thank you.
I forgot to send you my updated stuff too.
You
Yeah,
really did,
slacker.
because the other girls did. But before I
Slacker.
go into this, and Dan, this is going to make you disappear for a second, but
Yes. Loving the new logo. Make sure you check out the awesome iHeartBBW.com ladies, and of course BoobTube, April 21st to the 23rd in Chicago, Illinois. You see the other dates on there. I don't need to tell you, but yeah, lock them in your calendar.
It's going to happen.
Get your tickets.
I bought my flight this week. I can't wait.
Yeah, and then right along with all the weed smoking.
Smoke
Get
weed every day.
Yeah, I was ready.
That's right.
Yo, Jay,
And of course, we'll be there for that
we gotta
too,
fix the
September
logo.
29th.
We got a what? What logo?
Fix the logo for Exotica.tv.
Oh, yeah, I do. That's right. I'm so used to seeing the old logo that, we got the new logo. We got 420 coming up, too. So Dan and I have some work to do. We, it's going to be interesting.
Do we know the hotel yet? Are we
We're not allowed to say.
Well, no, we know the hotels aside from Jersey. Our host hotel, the original host hotel that we've always had, is going to be an exhibitor staff only host
It's
hotel.
sold out already.
And yep, and so we're going to parse out.
The only way you can stay there is if you have a booth.
There you go.
Well, that's me, so
Exactly. So you're good. So but we're not going to put it out there. So it's going to be a nice little private soiree. So
it's just grown so much. But we will have a link to a hotel that's just a mile down the road, and there'll be shuttle service back and forth, and it's called Uber, and
love it.
It'll be good.
That's
it's a
right,
nice
Dan.
hotel.
That's right,
Awesome.
Dan. And Jason, for you, just for you.
No, Jay, you were not
Yes,
supposed to give
yes.
him what he wanted. He has to
Yes.
rewatch
Jay.
the episode.
Dude, how great was my mustache compared to Sam Elliott's, by the way?
It was right on par. You and Sam Elliott make a fucking very cute couple. You know that?
When will tickets be available to purchase?
So we get our hands on our brand new spanking website next week on Monday. We're hoping to have it turned around on Friday.
2 weeks.
Everything
2
will be
weeks.
up there. That said, if you go to ticketweb.com and search Exotica, you will find our tickets. They're actually already up there. But the new website will come up in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. And then we're fucking
Chicago's
off to
gonna
the
be
races.
fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy, Dan.
Fucking crazy. We're bringing back like the best of the best from over the years. 50 Exotica shows. 49.
50 fucking shows.
Dude,
So
Jay,
it's-
you're right there, dude. You popped on all of a sudden. It's like
yeah. Like who doesn't say I'm Big Spoon? Like think about this. I mean, come on.
everybody that's ever met us,
Come on, Dad.
you and your Lululemons.
Wow.
That's
All
all you
right.
wear
Oh my-
now, isn't it?
I have not
All right.
worn a pair of jeans for like 7 months. So
When it gets
yes,
warm out,
this
Jay,
is-
are you going to shed the Lululemons or are you going to wear shorts again?
No, I'm gonna get Lululemon shorts, motherfucker. I'm getting this shit. I'm going. I'm deep dick.
What do you think you
going
spent
all the
more
way
money
in.
on this year, Lululemon pants or fucking sneakers?
Sneakers. I actually bought 4 pairs today. So
Did you buy
while
them from
we
that
were
sale
on-
I sent you?
while we were on the Zoom call, no, I actually bought them full price, and it was just the pair that I liked. So, anyways, that's neither here nor there.
Bye. Thank you guys
Here
so much for
goes.
tuning in. Make sure you follow us on social media and subscribe to the XTV channel and click the notification bell so you can be made aware of when we go live, which is every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will see you next week, same time, same bat channel. Until next week, back to you, Jay. And thanks for joining us, Dan.
Thank you for having
Yay.
me.